Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm back at the Ocho, which provides us full-time drama all the time. And there's a few reasons why I'm back here. One, to check on the garages, because after installing our cameras, we thought the garage squatter person was gone, but now we know he's not. So we're gonna check out that. If he's here, I'm gonna go talk to him. And we talked to the tenants over there about the trampoline. They said they'd get rid of it, and it is still here. It's been a few days. So we need to get rid of that as well. And yeah, the Ocho's been interesting, that's for sure. So of course we like the likes and shares and comments and all that stuff. This is an 8-plex with 4 units in front, 4 units in back. Each unit comes with its own storage unit and a 1-car garage. And as well as that, there are 8 2-car garages. It's Fun Car Friday, that we rent out separately. And so one of the people, not that person there, who rented one of these back garages along the alley, I think his mom rented it for him, and we've seen them here a bunch of times. And what's happened is we kept seeing the garage door open. Other tenants complained about someone living here, or him living in the garage. We called them, talked to them, they swore they weren't. Then we put up a camera. For 4 or 5 days, nothing happened. Garage wasn't open, we never saw him, nothing happened. I'm like, great. I even posted a video on my TikTok and Instagram and Facebook saying, looks like our cameras did the trick. And then of course, as soon as I posted that yesterday, his garage door was open. He was here almost all day yesterday. He was here at night. He's here this morning. His garage is still open. So I'm pretty sure he stayed the night, and he's walking around out here and hanging out over here by these rocks. That's why I was wondering where these rocks came from, because they weren't here before. And I could see last night on the camera that he was just standing over here for hours. So I don't know if this is his sitting spot and he got these rocks from somewhere, but then you can see, that's weird. I don't know. Why is there a tuna fish can here? So we'll see what's going on. If he's here, I'll talk to him, and I guess if you never hear from me again, you know what happened. So it looks like he's over there painting, which is really weird. So I guess we'll go see what's going on. So I'm back at my office, and I went and talked to the gentleman in the garage. He was nice, he wasn't threatening, nothing bad happened. He said he doesn't live there, he just said he's there all the time, constantly, which after looking at some of the cameras, I might believe him now, so I'll show you some of those. But it's a tricky situation. It's like, I don't know. If he's not living there, if he's just there all the time, I think that's allowed. It's just supposed to be storage, it's not supposed to be your hangout spot. But I don't think he's causing any real harm, as long as he's not hurting anybody or doing anything weird, which on the cameras, who knows what he is doing. He did some weird stuff, but we'll show you that. So I don't know, it's a tricky situation. Okay, so I am on my phone right now looking at my cameras, and I can switch from SD to HD on here, which is pretty cool, but I think that all the recordings and alerts are in standard definition. And we have 2 garages open right now. So I know the guys in this garage on the right sometimes will do some work in there, do different stuff, but they're not there very often. The guy over here, number 2, that's the one, oh, sorry. Oof, this is kind of hard to control. Okay, that's the one that the guy who may be living there is maybe living there in. We're not really sure. He says he's not, but we're going to go back and show you the last couple days of footage. If you're wondering why we replaced 1, 2, and 4's garage door, number 3 has been rented the whole time. He doesn't want it replaced, so that's why that one hasn't been replaced. But we replaced them because they kept getting broken into, and they're wood, so people would just drill a hole out where the lock was. But these new ones are metal, much harder to do that with. All right, so here's the first time I saw his garage door open since the cameras were put up at 5 o'clock on Thursday. You can see his garage doors open there. And then I'll show you here the next time. And here we are at 9 o'clock, and he's still there. His garage has been open the whole time. You can see some thunder and stuff in the background, but he's, as far as I could see, like I can't see every single thing that happened, but these are just motion alerts. So every single motion alert, there's been a lot of them because cars drive up and down that alley constantly. His garage door has been open, and then it closes after this, but this is him with his dog dumping out his trash or liquid in the trash. I don't want to think about what he's dumping out, but he dumped something out in the grass. And here you can see a massive amount of liquid in the driveway, and I don't know what that's from. If he dumped something out, if it's something else, that was really weird because I wasn't there before. And then if you zoom in, I don't know if I can do this. Let me try. Well, look at the top right of the screen. You can see a dark shadow by the apartments. That's him standing by the rocks up there. And he just stood there for a very long time. And then here we are at 5 a.m. I don't know if it gets light that dark. Maybe this clock isn't quite. I need to look at the clock. And his garage is open again. So it was closed, as far as I could tell, from like 9 to 5. So maybe he isn't staying there. Maybe he isn't living there. Maybe he's just there all the time, except for night, like he said. And here we are back to live, and it says it's 3:12, which is what time it really is. So this must be, that must have been 5 a.m. He's still there. He's been there since 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right, sorry. Had a notification come up. So he's been there from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Who knows how long he'll be there tonight. And I moved the camera. I can turn the camera to show that. And I had it over there so I could see his garage better, but I think I like that view better, where I can see part of the yard too. But for some reason, it's not giving me motion detectors when his garage opens or shuts, which is what I really wanted. It's just giving me them when cars walk by or people walk by. So I don't know if I can make it more sensitive, but I would really like it, obviously, to show us when his garage opens and shuts. But maybe he's not living there. Maybe he is just there all the time. So it's a tricky situation on what to do. I talked to him. He said he's not living there. Hard to say what we do from here. All right. Love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. We'll have more updates on this as it goes. As you can see, of course, there are more storms coming up in Colorado. Yesterday, I thought we got away with it. Brecken had his baseball, and we got to play baseball. And then, like at 11 midnight, we got an inch of rain at least, and a little more hail. So it's just been really crazy weather. Eventually, it'll stop raining here.